So good afternoon. In our last class, we were discussing about the concept of measurement. I have told you what is meant by measurement. Measurement is the process of comparison of a given physical quantity with another quantity of same kind. See, when you are comparing two quantities, both the quantities must be of same kind, right? If you are measuring length, you need to measure the length with a standard quantity which should also be the length. You cannot compare one physical quantity with the other quantity of other kind. You should always compare the quantities of same kind. Length must be compared with length, mass must be compared with mass, right? Time must be compared with time, and so on. You should not compare length with mass, you should not compare mass with time, right? That should not happen. So measurement is the process of comparison of a given physical quantity with a standard physical quantity of same kind. This is the process of measurement. And I have told you what is meant by unit of a physical quantity. Unit of a physical quantity. See, unit of a physical quantity or unit is a standard quantity. Unit is the standard quantity with which the given physical quantity of of same kind, given physical quantity of same kind is compared for measuring it. So this is unit. So unit of a physical quantity is defined as the standard quantity. Unit is the standard quantity with which given physical quantity is compared for measuring it. I have given you the example of say the cricketers. We take Sachin as the standard quantity. In order to compare different cricketers' performances, we take Sachin as a standard quantity. Suppose if a new cricketer comes in, say person X, we start comparing the performance of this person X with that of Sachin. See, while measuring or while comparing, we are comparing the given cricketer with a standard cricketer. We have chosen some standard, right? That standard is Sachin. See, when I am doing this, I also keep in mind the comparison with same kind. I compare the cricketer with a cricketer. I do not compare a cricketer with an actor. That should not be done. Comparison must be between two quantities of same kind always. So, I compare this person X with a standard person who is in cricket field. That standard is Sachin. Can you tell me what is Sachin called as? According to our discussion of unit of a physical quantity, see, unit is the standard quantity with which given physical quantity of same kind is compared for measuring. See, for measuring the performance of this person X, I am comparing this person X with the standard person, that is Sachin. However, what is Sachin then? What is Sachin then? Sachin is a standard quantity, very good. What is that standard quantity with which physical quantity of same kind is compared? What is that standard quantity called as? That standard quantity is nothing but the unit. So this is the idea of unit. So unit is some standard with which other physical quantities of same kind are compared for measuring. This is the idea of unit of a physical quantity. Is the idea of unit of a physical quantity clear? Is the idea of unit of a physical quantity clear? Unit andre clear? Yes. So if you are asked to define what is unit of a physical quantity, you should define unit of a physical quantity as the standard quantity. with which given physical quantity of same kind is compared. Why are you comparing? Why are you comparing? You always compare given physical quantity with a standard quantity for measuring it. Whenever you are comparing, you are actually measuring it. You compare ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ measure ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ compare ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, or else you do not compare, isn't it? So you must specify these things clearly while writing the definitions. See that certain things are specified. Unit is the standard quantity with which the given physical quantity of same kind must be mentioned. This must be mentioned. Given physical quantity of same kind is compared for measuring it. Can I compare, say, an actor with Sachin? Can I compare an actor with Sachin? Can I do this? Sachin is of course standard chosen for measurement in cricket field. Can I compare an actor with Sachin? This is a standard quantity. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಟರ್ ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? No. You should always compare given physical quantity with the standard quantity of same kind. So an actor must be compared with an actor. A cricketer must be compared with cricketer, and so on. Similarly, length must be compared with a standard length. Mass must be compared with a standard mass. Time must be compared with a standard time. Right? Temperature must be compared with a standard temperature. Electric current must be compared with standard current. Amount of substance must be compared with a standard amount of substance. Luminous intensity must be compared with standard luminous intensity. In this way, we compare the given physical quantities with standard quantities of same kind. Right? This must be remembered. Comparison ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you should compare only with the quantities of same kind. This is the idea of unit of a physical quantity. After understanding what is unit of a physical quantity, we will now try to understand the things that are required to express a measurement. How do you express a measurement? That must be known. Things required to express a measurement. Things required to express a measurement. See, I have told you, in physics we come across so many situations where we will have to measure the physical quantities that are involved. Suppose I need to measure the temperature of this room. How do you measure? You use a thermometer for it. Can you tell me what can be the temperature of today? What can be the temperature? Temperature is a physical quantity. It can be measured, isn't it? Can you tell me what is today's temperature? What probable ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Can you tell me today's temperature? Temperature, you are measuring it. Can you tell me what is today's temperature? 23 degrees, okay, 24, 27. Okay. Only two guys are right. 23, 26, 28, these are just meaningless. Somebody sent me 23, 28, 27, 22. These are just meaningless. New measurement, if you just express in numbers, it is totally meaningless. Measurement, I have told you, measurement is a process of comparison of given quantity with a standard quantity of same kind. So, how to express measurement? 23 degrees. What is that degree? 23 degrees Celsius or 23 Kelvin? What is that? Even that must be specified. So, you must know how to express a measurement. By measurement 23, 24 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ it is just meaningless, right? So we will learn how to express a measurement. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ 23, 24 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಾರದು. Suppose if I ask you what can be the length of this wooden piece? Can you tell me what is the probable length of this wooden piece? ಇದರ length ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬಹುದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? What can be the probable length of this wooden piece? Very good, very good, very good. Now you are getting 15 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 13 centimeter. You are specifying two things here. One is the numerical value, 12, 13, 14, 15, these are the numerical values. And the other is the unit, centimeter, meter, all these are the units. A physical quantity or measurement of physical quantity involves two things. One is the unit which is generally represented by U. See, the things that are required to express measurement are first the unit in which the physical quantity is measured. Physical quantity is measured. This is the first thing that is required. You must first know, if you are measuring the length of certain object, you must be first knowing in what units I am measuring it. What is the standard with which I have to compare the length of this wooden piece? You must know that. First thing that you need to express a measurement is the unit, right? And the next thing that you need to express the measurement is the number of times the given unit, number of times the given unit is contained, number of times the given unit is contained in the measurement. See, these are the two things that are required to express a measurement. The first thing that is required to express a measurement is the unit. You must be first knowing in what units I have to express this measurement. When I ask you what is the probable temperature of today, you must first think of what is the unit of temperature, or in what units I need to express the temperature. First you need the unit. Next thing, you should think in how many times this unit is contained in our measurement. You said today's temperature is, say, 23 degrees Celsius. This means you are choosing degrees Celsius as the unit of measurement. You are taking degrees Celsius as the standard for measuring temperature. You are taking degrees Celsius as the standard for measurement. However, can I tell you what is degrees Celsius called as? Degrees Celsius is the standard chosen for measuring temperature. Then what is degrees Celsius? It is standard. You know what is that standard quantity called as? You know what is that standard quantity called as? Very good. Degrees Celsius is the unit of temperature. Degrees Celsius is the unit of temperature. Okay. Then in today's temperature, how many times this degree Celsius is repeated? How many times it is repeated? Degree Celsius ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ temperature ನಾಗ? How many times this degree Celsius is repeated? Look at this number. That number tells you how many times degree Celsius is repeated in our measurement. How many times it's repeated? It is repeated 23 times. It's repeated 23 times. Yes. So these are the two quantities that are required to express a measurement. One, you need to first know what is the unit in which I have to measure this physical quantity. Second thing, you need to know how many number of times the given unit is contained in the physical quantity. Ivattin temperature nage degree Celsius ಎಷ್ಟು times adappa, ಎಷ್ಟು times repeat agade? 23 times. Okay. Can you tell me what is the standard you choose for measuring length of this object? Standard. What is the standard do you choose for measurement of this object? Length of this object? What is the standard you choose? What is the very good centimeter? Can you just guess how many times that centimeter may have repeated here? How many times that centimeter may have repeated here? 15 times, 12 times, very good. Hagadre, can you express the length of this object? I write the length of this wooden piece as 15 centimeters. This is how a measurement is to be expressed. So, your measurement must contain the numerical value. This is also called as numerical value. 15 other 23. These are called numerical values. Your measurement should contain numerical value and the unit. Is that clear? So we can express our measurement of a physical quantity as can be expressed as numerical value into unit. The physical quantity should be expressed in terms of numerical value and its unit. ಹೀಗೆ express ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದು physical quantity. Suppose x is the physical quantity I am measuring. How is this x expressed? X is expressed as n into u. A physical quantity is expressed as numerical value times the unit. How many number of times that numerical or that unit is contained in the physical quantity. So physical quantity must be expressed as numerical value times the unit. Right? Can you now express what is the height of this duster? What is the height of this duster? Height of this duster. Height is a physical quantity. Height is a physical quantity. Can you express the height of this duster? Any physical quantity must be expressed in terms of two things. One is its numerical value and another is unit. In ಮೇಲೆ temperature ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ 23, 24, 25 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ. 23 degree Celsius, 24 degree Celsius, 25 degree Celsius or 300 Kelvin, 320 Kelvin, 350 Kelvin. You must specify both numerical value as well as the unit. Very good. Okay, 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter. So how to express a measurement is clear now. How to express a measurement is clear. If you are measuring a physical quantity y, express it as n into u. That means physical quantity y is expressed in terms of numerical value and its unit. So this is how measurements are to be expressed. Do you know what is the boiling point of water? Boiling point of water. See, boiling point of water is a particular temperature at which water gets converted into steam. Do you know what is that temperature that can be measured? Boiling point can be measured. So boiling point is a physical quantity. Very good. See, now you are expressing the measurements properly. You are just not saying boiling point is 100. You are not saying that. Instead, you are saying boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. You are expressing your measurement in terms of numerical value and a proper unit. So this is how a measurement is to be expressed. Now, if you are asked to get sugar, you just go to a departmental store and ask for some quantity of sugar. You express what is the measurement of sugar you need. You say you have to purchase 1 kg of sugar, 2 kgs of sugar, 3 kgs of sugar. So you are expressing mass of the sugar you want. You need 2 kgs of sugar. What is 2? What is 2? 2 another. What is 2? What is 2? 2 is n or u. 2 is n or u. Numerical value or unit of 2 is the numerical value. Okay. And kg is the unit. Right? So this is how the measurement is to be expressed. Right. If this is clear, we can move forward. Is the things that are required to express a measurement clear? If this is clear, we can move forward. Innond sarti explain ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ I do it. Should I explain it again? What are the things required to express a measurement? Clear? Hagadre inmele while measuring a physical quantity, you should see that you express your measurement both in numerical value as well as in a proper unit. Is that clear? So this is regarding the things that are required to express a measurement. Now, if I write mass of an object, if I write mass of an object is, say, 4 kg. If I say mass of an object is 4 kg, what do you understand? See, for measuring mass, I am taking this kilogram or kg as the unit. For measuring mass, kg is taken as the unit. And this unit has repeated 4 times. This unit has repeated 4 times in that object. If I say mass of this duster is 40 grams, mass of this duster is 40 grams. I am choosing gram as the standard, or I am choosing gram as the unit for measurement. How many times that gram has repeated in this? How many times that gram has repeated in this? 40. Right? So if I say time of an event is 10 seconds. Time of an event is 10 seconds. Then you need to understand that for measuring time, I am taking seconds as the unit. So second is considered as the unit or the standard for measuring time. And how many number of times this unit has repeated in that event? How many times this unit has repeated in that event? 10 times, right? So, while expressing your measurement, see that you have expressed both numerical value as well as the unit. And you must be knowing, what does this actually mean? 4 kg antandre enu anta gottagಬೇಕು. Kilogram is the standard quantity for measuring mass, and this kilogram has repeated 4 times in measurement of mass of the object. This is regarding measurements. Okay, so now we will try to understand what are the different systems of units that we are going to use. Before that, I would like to tell you who is going to fix the standard for measuring physical quantities. ಈಗ ಆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ನಾವೇ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ವಿ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ. We had taken H as the standard for acting. For cricketers we had taken Sachin as the standard. These are arbitrarily chosen by us. ಈಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟರ್ ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we choose Sachin as standard and we start comparing him. I have told you skills cannot be compared, but this is just an analogy, right? We fix Sachin as standard, we fix this person as standard for acting and so on. Then you said centimeter is the unit for measuring the length, isn't it? Centimeter is the unit for measuring the length. Then who fixed centimeter as the unit for measuring length? Who fixes this? ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು centimeter is the unit for measuring length ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, see we have what is called International Bureau of Weights and Measures. International Bureau of Weights and Measures. The standard for measuring physical quantities are fixed here. The standards for measuring the physical quantities are decided in International Bureau of Weights and Measures. This is going to call for a general conference at suitable times, and they are going to fix the units for measuring different physical quantities. Right? Initially, they had fixed units for measuring length, mass, and time as length, mass, and time as foot, pound, and seconds. Long back, they had fixed the standard for measuring length as foot, the standard for measuring mass as pound, and the standard for measuring time as seconds. He fix ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮೊದಲು ಲೆಂತ್ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೂಟ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇದು ಹಾಫ್ ಫೂಟ್ ಅದೇ, 1 ಫೂಟ್ ಅದೇ, 2 ಫೂಟ್ ಅದೇ, ಹೀಗೆ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಮಾಸ್ ನಾವೀಗ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಮಾಸ್ ನ ಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಪೌಂಡ್, 1 ಪೌಂಡ್, 2 ಪೌಂಡ್, 3 ಪೌಂಡ್, ಈ ರೀತಿ. Time was of course measured in seconds. With the time, they changed this. ಇದನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಫೂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, because it is not convenient. See, they changed these units or they changed these standards for convenience. ನಮಗೆ foot was not convenient, mass pound was not convenient, so they decided and they changed the standard. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. What is decided in International Bureau of Weights and Measures is to be accepted by all of us. Right? That's the convention. ಅದೇ ರೂಲ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ನಾನು ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ನಾನು ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹುಚ್ಚ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಲೆಂತ್ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ವುಡನ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಈಸ್ 2 kg ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಲೆಂತ್ ನ? ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. We have some fixed standards for it. We have to accept it and we have to follow it. Right? It is internationally accepted. Length na ella deshadagu ella jagadagu centimeter meter idraga measure ಮಾಡೋದು. Length na ಯಾವ ದೇಶದಾಗೂ kg ನಾಗ measure ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Length na ಯಾವ ದೇಶದಾಗೂ seconds ನಾಗ measure ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Right? It is internationally accepted. ಇವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, that will be internationally accepted. That's it. What is decided in International Bureau of Weights and Measures will be internationally accepted. They said, initially they said length is to be measured in foot. Okay, we accepted and we used to measure length in foot. Amele they felt that probably foot, pound and seconds are not the convenient units for measurement. They are not wrong. Foot, pound, seconds are not the wrong units. Probably they are not convenient, so they changed the units of length, mass and time to centimeter, centimeter, grams and seconds. Length was then measured in centimeter, mass was then measured in grams and time was then measured in seconds. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಫೂಟ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ಅದು ಯಾಕೋ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, we started expressing lengths in centimeter. We started expressing mass in grams. We started expressing time in seconds. Right? ಈಗ ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 40 grams ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? We changed. Again, the units or the standards for measurement of length, mass and time were again changed. They then changed the units of length, mass and time to meter, kilogram and seconds. But then again they called for a general conference and again they started discussing upon the standards that you are using. They felt centimeter, gram and seconds are not that convenient units for measuring length, mass and time. So they decided we will not now use centimeter, gram and second. ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್, ಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಜನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ನಾವ್ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೀಟರ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮಾಸ್ ನ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಟೈಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಲೆಂತ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ meters, mass was measured in kilograms, and time was measured in seconds. So my point is to tell you who decides the units of measurement. Who decides the units of measurement? Who decides the units of measurement? It is the International Bureau of Weights and Measures. This is the organization that is going to decide the units of measurement of a physical quantity, right? So ಈ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್. ಇದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್? ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಲೆಂತ್, ಮಾಸ್, ಟೈಮ್, ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್, ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಲೂಮಿನಸ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ, ಸೋ ಆನ್. ಇವಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಆಫ್ ವೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು fix the standards for measurement of physical quantities. Okay, so this is all regarding what is a unit, the things that are required to express a measurement, and the organization that is going to decide the unit for the given physical quantity, right? So with this understanding of the organization that is going to decide units for measurement of a physical quantity, we will now try to understand what is meant by system of units. System of units. See, now at this point of time you must know what are the standards for measurement of different physical quantity. ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಲೆಂತ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಟೈಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಲೆಂತ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಟೈಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಾಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? when you are studying about a physical quantity, you should know the units in which they are to be expressed or not. ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಾರ್ದಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಾರ್ದಾ? you should know or not? ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ನಿನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ನಿನಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ನಿನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ ಲೆಂತ್? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಸ್? What is the standard for measuring time? What is the standard for measuring temperature? This must be known. So you must understand what are systems of units, right? We had different system of units, and we are presently following what is called International System of Units, SI system anta karitare, that we are presently following. Actually, system of units is a set of fundamental and derived units used for measuring physical quantities. System of units andre ಏನು ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, system of units is a set of fundamental and derived units. System of units ನಾಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್. ಎರಡರದ್ದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದ್ರಾಗ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಈ set of fundamental and derived units ಏನದಲ್ಲ, this set of fundamental and derived units used for measuring physical quantities is called system of units. This set of fundamental and derived units used for measurement of physical quantities is called system of units. Actually, there are four systems of unit. There are four systems of unit. 4 system of units are One is the FPS system of units. The first one is the FPS system of unit. The second one is the CGS system of units. The third one is the MKS system of units. And the last one is the SI system of units. These are the four systems of units that are presently known or presently discovered. Illivarige 4 systems of units. One is, screen is blur. Till date, we have these four systems of units. Initially, FPS system was in use. Next, CGS system came into existence. After that, MKS system was brought into picture. Presently, we are following SI system. This is the system of unit which we are presently following. This is the system of units which we are presently following. We will understand what is FPS system, what is CGS system, what is MKS system, and what is SI system in our next class. So,